With what do I occupy my time now but bleeding radiators? I have an Allen key on standby. Third prong to my fork is knowing when to use gloss or when to use matte, and I never thought, going berserk in college and going to be a poet, I'd ever say that. My words became potatoes in the pan, and the flat instrument with which to batter the life out of meat to let the juices flow. Birthday presents became utensils. Preparing dinner meant 3 more, and had to be nutritious, and not something quick composing odes on the fly. Bilamels do not put tea on the table, and if there's a burst pipe while he's away on business, instead of just ignoring it and interrupts the flow, I have to go and deal with the dire emergency, while keeping kiddies happy. The little un has got a vaporising gun from Mars that makes a racket and startles the dog, which in turn startles next son, who is sat with earphones on, attempting to memorise some rat-dated parental advisory. And a hiss of waterjet from at it, I knows the unchecked cylinder, ejecting my last chewing gum repair on its weak spot. And you hear it above all. Pandemonium. A loft represented once romantic endeavour, handsome-half existence, fearless prose. The urge to pour your best hours into some creative urge. Now I pour my bum in denim, worn, and cardigan for warmth, and armed with spanner, go to source of water, and leave a pan on. As I pass the threshold, I know the difference between building regs, that mean this mess can be sold as a bedroom should we wish to upscale, or whether it's just hole to chuck stuff in. At that moment I think it's more akin to swimming pool. I slosh in slippers to the source of stream, while stream of invective issues from mouth at son number 1, copying his brother who's on the streets of Brooklyn, Queens. A badass wants his hoe, apparently. This bitch has more important business to attend to. She should have isolated stopcock before putting head through. She should have turned off peas in a pan. She wonders concurrently why they've not got rid of Matt Monroe's greatest hits, that he insists is heritage from his father, and gleams in mist from the spout, a vinyl LP, when they don't possess a blinking record player. Water damage is an abstract term, seen in solicitors' reports, insurance forms, and never really registered as something real. It's now brought home. This is an ongoing process. Like Harold at the Battle of Hastings, or Napoleon Bonaparte on fields of Waterloo. It's history here and now, not fixed, canonical, criticised, interpreted, written on a page or piece of evidence, but in the chaos enfolding, in the thick of it. In floating logbooks from the cars he'd sold, the annuals from childhoods long ago, a half-used tins of paint kept for a rainy day, bit of chocolate, anyone. And now I have developed somewhat of a practical mind, I catch the car to exult suddenly while anything can go wrong come the night. In the eternal present. Despite the best intentions and the schedules, the cartboard in the kitchen with the kids' sports practice, Auntie Alice's barbecue, blue bin collection, what's written is potentially chaotic, still undesignated, Dionysian reality. It's always here. Yippee, it says. Every day's my birthday. I could take an arrow in the eye, see downfall of empire in the home, and who would mind? Let potatoes roll on the worktop drying, and the juicy steak gazed at by the dog, and the kids use the F-word liberally on their Todd. I stare at the shooting jet of water, and though I'm on a hot streak. If only I have my notebook, though silly, my notebook will get soggy. Better just stand still and bask in a glow than the low-watt bulb on the wall fitting, till the electrics go and they call up, "Mummy's gone dad, what are you doing?" And I say, having an epiphany. Log off.